Hi, welcome to the BEdHons Foundation Phase Honours course in the Faculty of Education. My name's Agatha Libete, and I am the Program Coordinator for the Foundation Phase Honours. My contact details are on the screen. My telephone number is 021 808 2268. The program layout of our course consists of 8 modules. If you are registered to complete your program in 1 year, you'll be registered for all 8 modules in that year. You do have the option of registering to complete the program over a period of 2 years, and if you choose to do so, you'll be completing 4 to 5 modules in your first year, depending on your registration, of course, and the outstanding modules and your research project you'll do in your second year. Now, I'm going to explain to you how these programs work. So, if you are completing your program in 1 year, you'll find that in our course program, we have an anchor module. And that anchor module for the foundation phase is compulsory. Okay, so your anchor module will be the research project foundation phase. You will also complete compulsory modules, which are educational research, research methodology, and this you'll focus on the foundation phase. You will do another module called Knowing, Acting, and Being, and this is where we frame the study of education. You will do Literacy, Education, and Leadership, Module 1, and you'll do Mathematics Education, for Module 1, and this will take place in your first semester. Note, these modules are compulsory. In the second semester, you will do 2 modules, Literacy, Education, and Leadership, and Mathematics Education, Module 1. So if you choose to study full-time and complete your honours in 1 year, these are the 8 modules that you will complete. So please note that in this first year of study, in the first semester, when you do Mathematics Education Module 1, this is a prerequisite for Module 2. When you do Literacy Education Leadership Module 1, this is a prerequisite for Module 2, which means that you have to pass both these modules. You will have what we call a compulsory core module, and this is your Knowing, Acting, and Being. In your second semester, you will then, because you've completed Module 1 and 2 in Literacy Education, Leadership, and Mathematics Education, you will then move on to Module 2 in the second semester. Please note the number of credits for each of these modules. They are weighted at 15 credits each, which means that the expected time is 150 hours per module. In your second year of study, you will do research project, and this is a 30 credit module. This is compulsory. You will do educational research, and you'll do your research methodology. Okay, your research methodology is weighted at 5 credits. Now, you're probably wondering, what are these courses about? Now, remember I said that you've got a compulsory module, and this is Knowing, Acting, and Being. Please note that the assessment for this module is flexible assessment, which means that your lecturer will provide you with a number of assignments in various forms to complete for the module requirement. The module is divided into 3 sections, and section A focuses on knowing. And in this module, we introduce you to the tools that help shape the building of theory and the deepening of understanding, and allows you to make conceptual connections. Section B emphasizes the acting and discusses then the rationale and provides a framework. You'll engage in the challenges of teacher research and practitioner inquiry. Then the final section, section C, discusses the being and covers historical and contemporary perspectives on learning and allows for some critical perspectives on teaching and teacher identity. Remember, this is compulsory. You've then got literacy, education, and leadership. And this module, you've got 2 sections for this course. You've got Module 1 and you've got Module 2. Module 1 allows you to and offers you the opportunity to engage in research and evidence-based critical thinking. It allows you to unpack and discover transformation of emergent and conventional literacy practices in the foundation phase. You work through knowledge building, explore systems development, and what this module attempts to do is to develop and encourage leaders of literacy teaching. And our intention is that you can contribute to the whole school development in terms of literacy improvement within a school. Module 2 is data and needs driven. It allows you a moment to stop, think, and rethink what are instructional strategies and practices, and how are these based on individual needs and differentiated instruction. And the module is framed around the creation of a vision that we have for literacy teachers to become change agents. So the focus here is on leadership. The focus is on you as a teacher, as an educator, educational practitioner, becoming a change agent in a school. We then have the mathematics education modules, and actually I am the lecturer on this part of the program. We also have 2 modules. Module 1 takes place in the first semester, Module 2 in the second semester. Both are weighted with 15 credits. In the mathematics education module 1, we explore the perspectives on the nature of mathematics teaching and learning. The module is framed within constructivism, so we explore different theories related to constructivism. We unpack problem solving and problem-centered learning. We relate this to theoretical perspectives, and we look at processes and what processes are in the learning of mathematics. Module 2, we then look at what are the factors that influence meaningful and coherent teaching and learning of mathematics in foundation phase. We look at following learning trajectories. We try to understand professional teacher identity and the alignment of teaching, learning, and assessment. We use a blended learning approach in the foundation phase mathematics classroom. These 2 modules also contain flexible assessment. You then have another module called research methodology, and this research methodology is a theoretical and methodological underpinning for research in the fields of mathematics or literacy, education, and leadership. So this module allows you to develop research methodological skills. It will focus on subject-specific research methods, research designs, data analysis, and of course ethical considerations. You will develop a proposal either in the field of mathematics education or literacy education and leadership. We then have one of the big modules that's weighted at 30 credits. Note also flexible assessment and final assessment. The research project is where you will get the opportunity to identify a research problem. You will work on the problem, you will be supported in developing a title, and you will exit this module with a proposal that you can use when you apply to or study for your master's qualification. You will do the research either in literacy, education and leadership, or mathematics education. So please note that with the research module, we're actually allowing and offering you the opportunity to think ahead to further studies, and so encouraging you to apply for a master's. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what are the requirements that you need in order to apply to study for your BEdHons? You will need a relevant university degree and a foundation phase education diploma. So either this is a PES or PGDE or HPED, etc. You will either then need a relevant university degree and a foundation phase qualification deemed adequate for such purpose by our Senate, or a recognized 4-year post-school qualification, and this includes a professional education qualification. Additional to the requirements above, you should have received a 60% for your foundation phase literacy education, as well as foundation phase mathematics education in your final year of study in the above stated requirements. So if you've done a BEd degree, you must have received at least 60% in literacy, and then as well as mathematics education. Finally, you need a minimum average of 60% in your final year of undergrad study. And then finally, in terms of the selection, this program, where the selection takes place annually after the closing date. So please go online, check the dates. Please note that selection is done on the basis of prior academic performance and relevant teaching experience. And a limited number of students, please, this is key, is admitted to the program each year. Please, the foundation phase honors is an exciting program. The students, we have found that the students have learned so much, and most of them and often go on to further study, which is their master's. So if you're thinking of furthering your qualifications and you are a foundation phase expert, please think about joining our program. Thank you very much.